Alright, so this video is going to cover this string quiz number 1. So you're given this string, my str equals Puma space Java works. Alright, so I'm going to just plug this into Visual Studio so we can just do one at a time. But this should kind of help reinforce the string activity 1 and 2. And, get you thinking about the different string functions. So main string quiz 1. Should get you thinking about the different string functions just on an individual line level before you start jumping into, using them in algorithms and stuff with full-blown programs. So, set this up. All right, let's see here. So number 1, we'll just see out. And I'm going to make it lowercase, whatever. First of all, I'm going to copy this. Alright, so that looks good. So we'll do cout. MISTR. Okay, so it's important to put the indexes up here. So remember, the length is just one more than the last. So if I run this, it should pop up 14 for the first one. Let's see here, is this gonna work? Should be compiling. Should say 1 period space 14. Alright, cool. Alright, 2 cout 2 period space my str dot substring 2. So what that should do is it should go to here on. So it'd be ma space Java works. See if that works. Ma space Java works. Alright, looks good. Wondering if you could probably close that. Make this a little bit thinner, and then I can just put it right next to here. Alright, 3. And all these should be fairly basic, so cout str dot substring 3, 9. The idea of this would be you'd figure it out, just on this piece of paper for a quiz, and you wouldn't have the computer in front of you. But so let's see, 3, starting at 3, so it should be A, and then it should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be A space Java war. If I like this, I gotta be able to compile it. Oh, that's not cool. How does that pop up right there? I'm gonna shrink this down a little bit. Alright, that should be perfect. Okay, so 3 should be what? A space Java war. A space Java war. Okay, cool. So 4 cout 4 period my str dot substring 3 comma my str dot length. Okay, so the length is the entire length of this whole thing, so it's going to start at 3 and go for 14 spaces, but there aren't 14, so it just should say A Java works. Okay, because if it's greater than your string, then it just returns the length of the string, so A Java works. Okay. 5, I think there's a few like this. My str dot substring plus apps. Okay, forgot to do cout 5, and then what? Endl. So what goes in here for 5 comma my str dot length. Okay, so again, this is going to go to 5 to the link, which would be, to the very end, so it's JavaWorks, so JavaWorks plus apps, so JavaWorks space apps for 5. I did not do an endl up here. Endl. Okay, let's see. JavaWorks space apps. Okay, cool. That's good. 6, 7, cout 17 plus my str dot length times 2 and L, and I forgot to do the 6 up here. So it's going to be 14 times 2 is 28. 28 plus 17, 28 plus 10 is 38, plus 7 is 45. 6 should be 45. Okay, make sure you do the order of operations of the length times 2 first, and then you add to it. Okay, what do we got here for 7? My str dot substring 1 comma 2 giants plus my str sub str 8. Okay, so 1 comma 2, so it starts at 1, so it'd be this U, and then it goes 2, so UM, so it'd be UM giants, and then from 8 on Ava works, so UM giants A works. Should be that right there. UM giants A works. Okay. 8 Dodgers plus my str dot substring 6 comma 9, so A my str dot substring 6 comma 9 plus my str dot substring 3 comma 5. Dodgers mystr substring 6 comma 9 plus substring 3. Okay, so it'd be Dodgers and then starting at 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'd be the whole thing. So it'd be Dodgers, AvaWorks, and then A. So it'd be starting at A. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be what? Dodgers, AvaWorks, A job. No, yeah, I didn't freaking, sorry, I didn't do that. And L. Alright, let's try this again. Dodgers, what was it? AvaWorks, Dodgers, AvaWorks, and then the A space A job, like I said. So again, like, you're just gonna have to memorize this stuff. I can demonstrate it for you, but it's best just to know how to do all this. So see out, because then you can do every one that's thrown at you. And ultimately, you know, if you want to become a programmer, you know, you're gonna have to learn all this stuff. So so 9, what do I do? 6, comma, my str dot length. Six to the, so it'd just be what AvaWorks, 6 to the end, because the length is going to be longer. So AvaWorks. Alright, 10 my str dot, ooh, this is the hard one. It's not hard, but we haven't seen anything like this yet. Alright, so the way this one works, and I'm gonna write under this. Okay, so I have that right. I'm gonna do this right under it. So what is this? Number 10. I'm gonna comment that out as well. Alright, so what we do is we do this one first. We don't do this one first, alright? We do the 4 first. So what it would do is it would strip out from 4 on. So it would strip out this. Okay. So now we're working with that. Okay. But this now has, sorry about my computer guys. I don't know why it's wanting to do that. So index now changes. So now my new index is 0. So let me make sure. Oop, nope. That's where it is, because remember there was a space before it. So it pulls out from 4 on. It pulled out all that. And so this is my new string right here. So then what it does is it takes the new string that we have, space JavaWorks, and it starts at 7, and it pulls out everything from here on out. So this should display RKS right here, 10 period space RKS. Let's see. Yep, RKS. Alright, so again, it does this first, so it takes your original string, you know, strips off from 4 on, and that's our new string here. And from there, then you have to set up a new index, and then from 7 to the end is this part right here. So that's where your RKS comes from. So number 11, cout. We got here 11 period. And L. So 11, we've got my str dot what, find Puma. So what should that do? That should find it at position 1, because that's, or at position 0. Okay. Because it finds the Puma in position 0. 0. Okay. Cout. Okay, so then what do we got here for 12? We got my str dot find so now it's wanting to find Java, so it would find it at position 5. Again, sorry about this computer trying to switch to tablet mode. That's so annoying. Alright, 12. 12 is 5 because it finds Java. Now let's say we try to find, let's just add another one. This will be, you know, way down here. We'll do this as 16 just because it's not on here, but I just want to demonstrate this for you all. So let's say 16 is just not on there. Let's say we try to find C++. Okay, so C++ is not in this. You can see I did this in my Java class, so C++ is not in that. So it's going to return a weird number, that number right there. But really, you know, I can do an if, and then I could do the same thing if this is equal to my string no POS, then it should display it, right? Okay, because it is equal to NPOS. Now if it's not equal to it, then it's not going to display number 16. And that's how I tested to know that, see, it doesn't show up, 16 doesn't show up, because it is equal, it does not find the C++ in it, so it's equal to NPOS, even though that weird, you know, what was it, something like 4,256,000 or whatever number showed up. Let me run it again and just show you. I don't know, whatever that number is. Okay, so 13 my str dot substring, and then my str dot find. Okay, so it's going to find Java at position 5, right? And then it will do 5 to the end. So where's 5 at? You know, I can just do it on my Word document. So 5 is Java Works, so number 13 should say Java Works, because it finds Java at 5, and then 5 to the end for our substring is Java Works 13. Okay, 14 my str dot substring 3 comma my str dot find Java. Okay, so it's going to go 3 and then from 5 on is what? 5 on is going to be, let's see here. Alright, see out. Sorry everybody. This video is kind of starting to get long for how short a demonstration this should be. So again, this gives me 5, so 3 to 5 starts at 3, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a job. A job. Okay, and last one here. So C out 15 and L. And we have my str dot find. It's trying to find the A and then add 7 to it. So the A is found at 3. Index position 3, so 3 plus 7 should give me 10. Okay, gives me my 10. Alright, so again, this is just good practice that you could, write this out on your own, and you won't need the computer. I mean, I demonstrated it, but I think I gave the answers before the compiler popped up the answer, so I know what was going on. So anyway, this video is done.